Welcome back to part 2. Let's jump right in. We ended part 1 speaking about the sun symbolism found in the Today Show logo, Obama's logo, and the use of the 3 lines. But before we get into that, we must first discuss the death of Jesse Jackson.
Legendary civil rights leader, Reverend Jesse Jackson, dying at the age of 84.
I'm human. I am God's child.
After decades in the public eye, watching a country change as much as he did, Jackson, born in 1941 in Greenville, South Carolina, was a young protege of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., his life changing when King was gunned down in Memphis. Jackson, literally, there by his side.
And when we turned, all we could see was police coming. Police were coming from the direction of the shot.
It fell to Jesse Jackson and a small group of others to help keep the civil rights movement alive. The Baptist preacher known for stirring speeches.
Repeat this, I am somebody.
Becoming a voice of the people.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
Jackson made Chicago his base of operation, starting what became the Rainbow Push Coalition, urging companies and politicians to improve opportunities for minorities. And he had his own political ambitions, launching a bid for president in 1984.
On February 17, 2026, Jesse Jackson, who is from Chicago, died at 84 years old. February 17th is the 48th day of the year, and 48 reversed is 84, pointing to Barack Obama. We can be sure that the connection to the number 84 is not coincidental. Not only was Jesse Jackson 84 years old when he died on the 48th day of the year, but he also ran a historical campaign for president from Chicago in 1984. Like the abduction of Nancy Guthrie at 84, the death of Jesse Jackson at 84 further points us to Obama's birthday, August 4th, or 8-4. Jesse Jackson's Keep Hope Alive slogan.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
Was a foreshadowing of Obama's slogan of hope.
It's been you who fueled my dogged faith in our future, even when the odds were great, even when the road is long. Hope in the face of difficulty, hope in the face of uncertainty, the audacity of hope.
The mention of hope further connects to the abduction of Nancy Guthrie, since Savannah Guthrie stated that the family still has hope that Nancy will be returned.
It's been 2 weeks since our mom was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope.
For everyone who's been working on this investigation, the days are just running together. It's day 16 now, and a new video posted by Savannah Guthrie says, still, they're not giving up hope, and they're hoping anyone with information to please come forward.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
The audacity of hope.
February 17th can be expressed as 217, and Strong's Concordance lists H217 as Ur, which means flame, the light of fire in Revelations, to make something lucid, to become light, and to shine bright. This is a reference to the revelation of Lucifer, the light bearer. The date, February 17th, also marks the birthday of the Chicago Bull, Michael Jordan, whose name means who is like God, the fallen one, and who won 6 rings as a reference to the Viking, 6 king, or 6 god, Saturn or Satan. Michael Jordan also has a deal to the Chicago Bulls in 1984, the same year Jesse Jackson ran for president. With Nike, the goddess of victory, which connects him to Barack Obama's speech concerning the formation of a one-world government at Victory Tower in Berlin.
The walls between the countries with the most and those with the least cannot stand. The walls between races and tribes, natives and immigrants, Christians and Muslims and Jews cannot stand. These now are the walls we must tear down.
When I blinked, he was gone. I turned around, he was dunking the ball, giving somebody dapping halfway down the court, that fast. That's when I knew Michael Jordan wasn't human.
This further connects the death of Jesse Jackson at 84 years old, who is from Chicago, to the Chicago Bull, Barack Obama. The relationship between Jesse Jackson and Barack Obama is defined by a generational shift in black political leadership, with Jackson famously paving the way for Obama's eventual victory.
With profound gratitude and great humility, I accept your nomination for presidency of the United States.
Jackson's campaign proved that a black candidate could run a competitive national campaign, laying the groundwork for Obama. On the night of the 2008 elections, one of the most enduring images of Obama's victory is a camera shot of Jesse Jackson in tears at Grant Park in Chicago as the results were announced.
20 years later, a visibly emotional Jackson witnessing America elect its first black president, Barack Obama, a fellow Chicagoan.
It is important to note that on August 4th, 1984, Prince's Purple Rain album reached #1 on the Billboard charts. Beginning a massive 24-week run at the top. This gives us 2 4s, or 44, and 8-4, the Antichrist code. Remember Obama sang Purple Rain at the White House during a Halloween event.
Purple rain, purple rain.
The reference to Prince in the Purple Rain is meant to point us to the reign of the Prince of Darkness, since the color purple signifies royalty and insanity. The connection between purple, insanity, and demonic possession is found in the intersection of royal arrogance, the mock crowning of Christ, and the spiritual madness of those who reject God. The scriptures often portray extreme insanity or mental derangement as a direct symptom or byproduct of demonic possession. The most famous example can be found in Mark 5:1-15, a man who is under the influence of a legion of demons. The color purple also serves as a representation of mockery and spiritual blindness. During the Passion, Roman soldiers clothed the Messiah in a purple robe, as found in Mark 15-17. This was done to mock his claim to kingship. Therefore, purple represents the spiritual insanity of the world, those who are so blinded by demonic influence that they mock the very God who created them. Moreover, the color purple is also connected to the whore of Babylon. In Revelation 17:4, the woman representing the ultimate demonic world system is arrayed in purple and scarlet. This purple is the uniform of a system that is drunken with the blood of the saints, portraying a state of demonic intoxication and moral insanity. Moreover, the Phoenician practice of passing children through the fire to the horned bull god Baal or Molech is uncompromisingly viewed as murderous idolatry and a detestable act that provoked God's wrath. In addition, we must not forget that prior to Jesse Jackson's historic 1984 campaign, he was a confidant of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was assassinated on April 4th, 444, further pointing us to number 44, Obama.
Good evening. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, 39 years old and a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and the leader of the nonviolent civil rights movement in the United States, was assassinated in Memphis tonight.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. The promised land. The promised land.
Remember, MLK is another name for Baal or Molech, the horned bull god, a reference to Satan and the Chicago Bull. Make note of this connection to the Chicago Bull because we'll come back to it later. One more thing I must mention concerning Jesse Jackson is that he also used the symbolism of the rising sun and the 3 lines. Both the rising sun motif and the 3 lines representing the Trinity and miraculous birth in the Today Show logo and Obama's logo serve to connect Obama to the broader archetypes of Horus and his mother as Isis, who is conflated with the goddess Diana.